Yes, hydration, moisture, yeah. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Mom&Makeup. If you're new here, I'm Katie, and I am a non-professional of any way, shape, or sort. This is just me, plain Jane person that's dabbling in the makeup and skincare world and learning things for myself that hopefully maybe if you have the same skin type as me that you can learn along with me and maybe it can help you out. So what are we here for today? Today I'm going to do part 2 of my e.l.f. review skin journey. So a little backstory, if you haven't watched the first one, go back in there, but I bought 4 things from e.l.f. and I have documented along the way what I've been doing. I did a day 1 through 14 and now I'm 14 through something at this point. It's well past 28 days. It's well past 30 days. I will figure it up and let you guys know, but I'm here to talk about what all I have done, included, and just let you know about my skincare in case you guys were wondering. So let's start off from 14 when I did my first little review. I had talked about my 4 little items that I'm going to go back over with you guys today, and I was liking it and seeing some stuff, but I knew that there was some stuff that I needed to add. So as soon as I was done, I went online and started looking for things that I wanted / needed in my skincare. And so this is what all this is. So I started as soon as I got it. Some of the stuff I didn't get till almost the 21 day mark. So it has been long enough. I feel that I can do at least a little bit of what I think about what I have in addition to, but other than that, let's dive right in. I was contemplating whether or not to put makeup on or anything for this video, but I said it's a skincare video, so they should see my skin. So this is what my face is looking like. I have scarring right here that is still trying to heal because, hi, I'm Katie. I pick my acne. I know, don't come at me. I already know it's bad, but see, I have a little breakout right here, and this one's going away by itself that I did not pick at, so there you go. This one just hurt and I kept picking at it. Have you ever had those pimples that are in your face and you just feel them and they hurt and try to ignore it, but you just can't help it and you just find yourself gravitating towards to touch it and then you just pick it and all that kind of stuff? That's what I do. And I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to be better. But other than that, this is what my skin looks like. I do have some acne trouble still, but that's just from stress, from hormones that I can't control myself. So because of that reason, I still will have breakouts, but I'm not breaking out as bad as I used to. So I'm going to do a morning and then what I do for the night. So for the morning, I still use my e.l.f. Holy Hydration Daily Cleanser. I really, really like the feel of this. It doesn't feel like I'm washing my face with soap. I feel clean, but I don't feel stripped from everything. So I really like this still. And then I go in with my toner. As you can see, I've used a lot. It's Keep Your Balanced Toner. It also has the hyaluronic acid. It has aloe and witch hazel. So I got this and I really, really like it. I used to use just basically a plain witch hazel as a toner, and I can definitely tell the difference. One, the smell, it was a very strong smell that I finally did get used to, but I did get used to it, and it's night and day to me. So I really do like this one better. And I already have a backup because I am about to be out of that. And then I go in with the Hydrating Serum, also from e.l.f. that I got, and this one has the aloe and green tea with it, and I like how it feels in my face. I let it dry down a little bit before I put on my moisturizer. And in the beginning, I was using just the Holy Hydration face cream, which I liked. It's a little thicker, and I felt like I was putting too much around my eyes, so that's why it was stinging. And so I thought, because it was a thicker texture, and I do have allergies, so I will touch my face and wipe my eyes and stuff like that. So I felt like that was moving product around, and when it's dry down, it's great, it's wonderful, but throughout the day, I don't feel like I need something that's heavy, especially now that I have a sunscreen. I didn't have a sunscreen when I first talked to you guys, but now I do, and I will go into that. Well, a sunscreen that I liked. Let me put that. I did put sunscreen on, but I didn't put on one that I liked. Let's say that. So after I told you all guys that, I dove in and I found this. When I got it, it did not have any stickers. It came with stickers, which I thought was cute, and I just decorated it like this. It's the Revecton Clean Lotus Water. It's lightweight to me, and I put it on underneath my eyes, and this is lightweight enough to where I can put on my sunscreen and don't feel like I put too much on, because my sunscreen is thick. But before I got this, I got the sunscreen, and it's Black Girl sunscreen, and I really like it. It doesn't have the white cast to it. It doesn't have that sunscreen smell, which if you worn enough sunscreen in your life, you know that sunscreen smell, and I don't want to ruin my experience with the sunscreen smell. I wanted something that mimicked a moisturizer but was really a sunscreen in disguise, and I feel like this is good. And so before I got this, I was like putting this on and then this on it was a lot on my face, I felt. And so I would just do without the moisturizer and put this on, because it has jojoba and avocado, which draws in the moisture and all that kind of stuff. So I liked it like that, but I have really dry skin. So I felt like I still wanted a little bit of my moisturizer and my sunscreen, and that's when I got this. And so I put this on and then let it dry down a little bit, enough to put this, and it works fine. It works great with my skin, and I really do like this. I'm not totally out yet, but I am looking at a different sunscreen just for price range, because this is a little up in what I would spend for a sunscreen, but it's a sunscreen and moisturizer, so I get it. So I like this. So I will buy this in the future, but I'm still looking for other options to do, So at night, I put this on at night. I don't do the Revecton, but at night I will put on this, and like I said, I have dry skin, and I feel like I needed something extra to help carry me through. And so that's where I got this Robecton Barrier Repair face oil. And I like the way it feels. I like what it does after I put on my moisturizer and everything. You can definitely tell it helps seal everything in. But unless you like the smell of trees, it was a very strong smell at first because I wasn't expecting it to be smelling the way it did. But now that I've gotten used to it, it's not as bad like in my face. And so I'm okay with it. Put it on my face. I like it. Will I buy this again as an oil? Probably not, just for the smell. If I'm going to put a face oil on, I either don't want a smell, or I want something that if it does have a fragrance, whether it is added or part of the product, I don't want it to be strong like a tree. Which I get why it does. There's some stuff in here that, you know, would make you smell like the herbs and stuff like that. So I understand that. Like I said, I'm going to use it because I spent money on it, and I do like how the product works. I just don't like the smell. Now, if you like that kind of smell, get this. It's good. Promise. So as I was looking, I wanted to experience more stuff that I think would help with soothing my redness. I do have redness still, but I think I'm always going to have redness. I'm not sure what causes my redness. I know sometimes touching it does, but there's other times where I don't touch it, I don't have a mask on, and I can just feel like the flush, the heat, and it also feels chapped in a way, if that makes sense. That's when I'm like layering some stuff on my face. But I went and I found two things that I am starting to work on. I haven't started this yet. I've used a little bit just to see, but I like it. It's like the other one. It's a little thicker, I think, but I do like it. So from what I've used a couple of times, it's called the Happy Hydration Cream. It's a hemp-derived sativa seed oil, and I mean, I like it. It's good. And I let my sister use it, and she liked it. I let her get a little dab when I stayed the night because she had graduation. Instead of driving late with babies, I just stayed over. So, yeah. But I have been trying something else. Now, I don't use my oil every night, but I also don't use this every night. And this is the Dope Dreams Sleeping Mask by e.l.f. And it's got the hemp cannabis sativa in it. But it's also got jojoba beans. And it says it's for dry, oily, and combination skin. Well, let me just show you. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but I'm going to try and show you. But there are these little beads. You can't see it. Oh, there's a little bit. That little blue tint in there, they're little beads. And they, like, you rub it on your face at night at the end of everything. Like, I do this last. No oil that night, just this. And it goes away. It's so fun. I think it was so neat. But it's like, my face soaks this stuff up. Now, you can use it as a little mask to rinse off after 10-15 minutes, it says. Or you can leave it on overnight if you wash your face in the morning. I wash my face in the morning when I definitely use this. But my skin soaks this up. It's like, oh, yes, hydration, moisture, yes. My face feels like probably what a normal person feels like. Normal skin tone, don't have to worry about your face stretching or having to deal with oil. Yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like my face is normal. There's no oiliness, there's no oily residue, there's not, feels like I don't feel like I have too much stuff on my face, and it's not dry and tight. But I really do like this so far. And so like I said, there's some nights that I just do the plain 4 steps, wash, tone, serum, and moisturizer in bed. But a couple of nights I'll do the oil. Just for a little bit of extra. And there's other nights where I'm like, you know what? I want to treat myself and my face needs it. I put this on. And I also bought something. I forgot. I need to go get it. I bought something that I think is fun. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, some of y'all gonna be like, why? And other people I'm like, maybe. It's the Jade Roller. And this is in the Gua Sha? Is that how, am I pronouncing it right? So I put this thing is super cold. It's been in the refrigerator. It just came out. And I got this to help with the drainage, because I have bad allergies, like I tell you guys all the time. And the coolness helps with my redness, and I just love this. Okay, guys, I don't put a lot of pressure, just set it and let it ride. And I love the feel of this. It's so cool and so nice, and I can just play with it all day, like just sit there. And then the Gua Sha, if I'm saying that right, you see people use it like online, and they're just using too, and it's like a spa treatment. This is a little self-care in my skincare. Not that it's not self-care. Like, I do enjoy, doing my skincare. I look forward to doing my skincare. But again, light pressure, just letting that. I don't have nothing on my face, so it's not sliding well. I do this after I do my serum in the mornings, when I do it, and it just glides easier. Or after my moisturizer, if I forgot to grab it. And it just feels nice. I just let it sit on my cheeks too. Probably shouldn't. But I really do enjoy this. And it's a little something that just makes you feel good. It makes you feel nice. It makes you feel treated. Like you're treating yourself. And it wasn't expensive. I got it off of Amazon like for $20. So I've seen some people spend a lot of money on these kind of things, from reaction videos that I watch, and finding out the specific one that they buy and see how much that they cost, just like. But knowing that this was out here and I had to try, and see, I had a little bit of redness, and you can tell a little bit of the redness is kind of going out of my face, and I just really enjoy it. So it was a little treat for me. And when I treat yourself, like, it's so fun. But that's it. That's my skincare. That's my review. If you want to see a video of me actually doing the process, morning, evening, whichever one, put a comment down and tell me yes to morning, yes to night, both, however you want to say what. And I'll do one. I'll do it. But that's it. I'm excited to keep going. There's stuff like sheet mask and stuff that I'm wanting to try to make my skincare an experience and not just a little self-care, self-love, a little treat to myself. I want it to be like, all right, I've had a long day, kids are in bed, mama needs to sit back and relax kind of thing. And I've got a few things that I want to try, so I'm going to look into them and try. And of course, I'll let you guys know what they are if you're interested and where I got it from. But other than that, I really, really hope that you've learned a little bit. I didn't tell you guys what were in the ingredients, but I think if you are wanting to turn and learn, do it yourself. But don't take my word for it. Go out and look at the ingredients, see what they are. Don't let the long scientific words get to you. That's what Google's for. That's how I do it. I'm not going to lie to you. I Google the words, and then I put skin benefits in there to see what it actually is supposed to be doing. And so don't take the word of this holy hydration. Like, look and see, does it have stuff in it that actually is supposed to be hydrating my face, and how much is supposed to be in, like, is it just one little thing so they say, oh, it's got hydrating stuff in it, or does it actually have things in there that will help draw in the moisture to help moisture, like, does it say what it's supposed to do? So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you back next time. Bye. Hi guys, Mom&Makeup here, Katie. I was going through this video and I realized that I did not say anything about day 21, day 28, and so forth. So I'm about to post some pictures now at the end of all of this, so that way you can see my journey. I think I'm going to start off with day 1, 7, 14 again, and then that way you can see how my skin has been. So just real quick, a little recap. 21 was around Thanksgiving mark, so I started breaking out real bad, but that was because I was putting in a lot of food in my body that my body probably shouldn't be having, a bunch of junk food, and I had been really good about my diet and everything, and so it went right back to a lot of breaking out and stuff. And I can definitely tell a difference in my skin when I stopped eating that stuff, and now too. So that helped. So that was one of the reasons why I broke out. And then by day 21, by day 28, I was clear enough and I looked better, and I could start seeing differences from some of the products that I had just started entering, like I had said. And then so far, this is, I don't even know what day this is because it's after the video and I'm editing. So, but this is my skin days here, and I'm going to list what's going on. But I do have to say, throughout this journey, I have fell in love with my skin. I have makeup on now, but that's because I was doing a video previous to this, and so I wanted to look nicer, more put together, I guess you can say, because it wasn't a skincare video, so I wanted to look a little bit nicer. So this is my skin. Like I tell you in some of my other videos, the best tip for your makeup is a beautiful canvas, which you get through your skincare, is by taking care of your skin. And I don't see it as a chore anymore. I see it as fun. I enjoy doing it. I love trying new things. And so yeah, I hope you guys will take what I have done and do your own research and go and find stuff that works for you, because what works for me might not work for you, or it could work for you, and I hope that it does if you try it. So yeah, I'm fixing to show you all of my progression so that way maybe you can see it. But I've definitely noticed a difference in my skin and my confidence. So I just hope the rest of your day is wonderful.